Hi everyone, I am Alberto and I am co-founder of PAXTIBI. Today I'm going to cover you FTX payment processing, all you need to know Chinese case. Feel free to visit our website and check all the news about China. One more thing, you may be hearing this voice with a female voice. This is our Chinese translator. So, in short, about PAXTIBI, who we are, we have been buying FTX claims since 2023. To date, we have traded more than $50 million of claims, and we have hundreds and thousands of claims in our portfolio, both on prop or as payment processing. All the information are publicly verifiable on Crawl, which is the FTX bankruptcy administrator, and all the claims that we both are visible on the website of Crawl. You just have to enter PAXTIBI, and you are gonna see here on the right the number of claims, and we have an equal amount for US in the Bahamas. So about the case of foreign restricted jurisdictions. So as we all know, FTX in July made a motion to cancel claims in this jurisdiction, including China. This motion was rejected in the October hearing, but Judge Owens said to put all the claims of China on hold until end of the year. So what does this mean? This means that Chinese claims, among all the others, will not be paid anytime for the next at least 4 years until something is changing in the regulatory environment of crypto and China. But Chinese creditor can still sell their claim or transfer the claim to someone else, which is the case of payment processing that we are going to discuss today. So advantages and disadvantage. Of course, the advantage of selling your claim is that you can get your money back today. The disadvantage is that you are gonna have to pay a big percentage discount for that. And as we see in the markets today, people is losing up to 50% of the claim value if they want immediate liquidity. Otherwise, people can choose payment processing, where the process is that we transfer the claim out of your restricted jurisdiction, and you get paid when we get paid. So whether it's January, February, December of this year, the date has not been confirmed yet. The judge is going to decide. Most likely it's going to be between January and February. So the advantage is that you keep 95% and we take only a 5% admin fee. The disadvantage is that you need to wait at each distribution, because at each distribution we take whatever we receive, we subtract 5% of fee, and we give back 95% for you. So if the whole process is going to last 4 years, it means that to get the full amount, it's going to take you 4 years. Now, payment processing, how it works, it's really simple. For step. So number one, you complete KYC. Once you complete KYC, we send you a contract that you will have to sign. This contract includes two parts. Part number one, which is the claim transfer agreement, is that part that allows to take your claim and move it out of the restricted jurisdiction. In this case, your claim now becomes ours and it is transferred to our jurisdiction. The second part is the payment remittance agreement. So this is what gives you the certainty that you will be paid back, because this is a contract between you and us, where we say that essentially at each distribution, whatever we receive, we take our commission and we send it back to you. After this, you simply have to wait for the next distribution, and at the next distribution, we will send the funds directly to your wallet. Now, I wanted to make like a very simple example so that you can understand how it works in practice. So here we have a couple of assumptions. So let's say that Mr. Zhang Wei, which is our fictional FTX claim holder, has a claim of $100,000. So as per the plan, he will receive at least 144%. It may be higher. We see on Twitter people is talking about 160, 170, 180. So we don't know if that is true, but we know that the bankruptcy said that at least we're gonna get 144% back. And the payout time, this is just like an assumption. It's gonna be 3 more years, so 2026, 2027, 2028. Now we have to remember that these 144% is divided of 100 percent, which is the payback, and 44%, which is the additional interest. Now let's look at this table. It may seem complex, like it is not. So as we know, FTX have already made two distribution. One, the first one of 72%, and the second one of 5.68%. So the reason why there is a dotted line here is because the numbers above here are numbers that are certain. So it doesn't matter if you got one distribution, two distribution, or zero distribution. What is certain is that whenever you will get paid, at the next stage, so distribution number three, this is the amount that you need to have: 72 plus 5.68. Now, distribution number three and onwards, they are all assumption. So I put 10%, 15%. These are just random numbers that we put to make the math square. But the reality is that the only people that know what this number will be, together with the exact date, is the FTX Recovery Trust. So here we are simply assuming that after this, every 6 months, they're gonna give these percentages. So let's take, for example, we are in distribution number three. So it's now, let's say, January 2026. You are a Chinese creditor. You have transferred the claim to us. You are entitled to get the first distribution, the second distribution, and the third distribution. So 72%. So you're going to get 72,000. We are going to take a 3,600 fee, which is 5%. So you're going to get 68,400 back, plus the second distribution, which was 5.68. The math is the same. The fee is the same in percentage. So you're going to get 68,400 plus 5,400 plus whatever the amount percentage for the third distribution will be. So let's say 10%. In this case, it's $10,000, it's $500 of fee, and you have 9,500. So the total amount that you will receive net and directly to your wallet in USDT or your preferred currency is 68,400 plus 5,400 plus 9,400. Here, it's really important to remember that the claim holder does not receive all the payment in a lump sum, but you receive it at each distribution minus the processing fee. Processing fee is the cheapest solution, and 5% is the cheapest solution that you can find it in the market. Payment, is coming in crypto, and in, let's say, from now to, let's say, January or February, so 3 months from now maximum, you are gonna get almost, let's say, 80% back and even more, because 72 plus 6%, it's guaranteed. So we are already at 78. And the third distribution, let's say it's like 10%, or even it's just 6%, you are already at 82%. So 82% of your amount of the total is going to come back in just 6 months for only 5% fee. Then this is just like some scenarios. So if you keep payment processing until the end, you get 136 back. If you sell now at 100%, you lose $30,000 in 3 years. If you sell it at 70%, you lose $66,000. And this is how much you are losing in, let's say, percentage terms. Something important is that doing payment processing is not, let's say, a final decision. You can always sell the reminder to your claim to us or to another broker at every distribution. So let's say that after distribution number 3, you got 80% back, but you don't want to wait for distribution 4, 5, 6, 8. What you can do is that you can take your claim. We take 144% or whatever the amount is. We subtract what you already have received, and on that percentage, you can do immediate sale. So I hope it was clear. If it was not, feel free to reach out by email, by Telegram, WeChat, or Twitter for any clarification.